Great morning, great morning. How are you all doing? Today is November the 4th. It is Monday. It is the top of the morning, and we are off to a great start. Welcome to Kimmie's World. Thanks for tuning in. If this is the first time you have tuned in to the Kimmie's Morning Show, I want to formally welcome you here and ask you to go ahead and subscribe to the channel. And also, go ahead and hit the like button while you are already hovering over that area on your screen or either on your phone. If you're on your phone, just go ahead and I believe you can, I don't know if you can double tap. But anyway, go ahead and click the like button so you all can push me further in the algorithm. Now, if you all are a part of the Kimmie Gang, I want to welcome the Kimmie Gang. Make sure you hit the like button. Also, share this broadcast, and to support this channel memberships are available. Now, we have another giveaway on this past Friday. Memberships start at $4.99. If you want to purchase a membership, the link will be placed in the comment area before this live video is over with, and just follow the directions. Like I said, memberships start at $4.99. If you decide to get a membership, you will be entitled to member-only chats, member shoutouts, giveaways, early access to videos and live streams, member-only videos, and discount on products when they become available. Shout out to Danielle. This is, hold on, spit this gum out. This was the, third or fourth time she won, child. Child, we be having members pop in, but y'all don't stay to the duration of the show. So that means, you know, you got to be on the live video. Y'all know I love candles. Got to light this candle. We got to get the ambiance on. Let's make sure we don't blow up, burn down the green screen behind me. Anyway, but yeah, you have to be present on the live to be able to participate in the giveaway. All right. I had a great weekend this weekend. Y'all, I'm still a little tired, just a little bit. Let me turn this down. I'm just a little tired. We had a great weekend on Thursday night. My daughter and her boyfriend came down from Ohio, and they came down for Caden's birthday. Y'all know I don't believe in no shacking up. Now, I used to be a little shacker back up in the day, but when you know better, you do better. Anyway, but she came down for Caden's birthday party this weekend. And so we were entertaining her and her boyfriend. And then on Friday, my mom and my parents and my daughter and my husband, we all drove up to Mitchie, Tennessee to this restaurant. For those of you all who live in the North Mississippi area or you live in Tennessee, there's a great catfish restaurant called Top O the River. Oh, I got caught up on that. It's called Top O the River. Great food, honey. The best food you ever want to have. Great food, from catfish to seafood platters. Anything. Very, very delicious food. And it was well worth the drive all the way up to Mitchie, Tennessee. And then Saturday morning, y'all, I got up early. For those of you all who caught the live on Saturday morning, we had an impromptu live. And I actually showed y'all how to do y'all makeup beats. So if y'all want to go to Saturday Live, go watch that. I'm going to show you how I do my makeup. It was a quick makeup run, something a little quick, little this, that. But if you want to know how to put some makeup on, I didn't have everything because I didn't do the setting spray at the end. But if you want to know how to do makeup, go ahead and watch that video from Saturday morning. But anyway, got up Saturday and child, some breaking news. Hold on, y'all. Y'all know I'm nosy. Oh, snap. The lead attorney breaking 2 YSL defendants rejects plea offers, demand trial. Oh, Lord, it ain't over with. Anyway, so I got up Saturday morning, got down to the courthouse. I voted early. So make sure you are exercising your right to vote. I did that as well. I took Caden and my great nephew was with me. So we explained, I talked to them what voting was, why we vote, didn't necessarily say who to vote for because that's his own choice, what party he decides to be a part of. And I told him why we were there. And he thought that was a really cool thing. It wasn't that many people there at the courthouse on Saturday morning. I cast my vote. Excuse me, took Kaden to get a haircut. Carter got a haircut and met my mom. We went shopping, got Carter some clothes, came home, wrapped some gifts, and child, we was at the skating ring. Y'all, let me tell y'all, I meant to go live at the skating ring. Thank God I didn't because y'all know they play music. But child, I got on some skates. Somebody should have had a video recording me because y'all would have been laughing now. I just want to tell y'all, I was a good skater back in the day. I'm talking about when Jasmine was little, like she was at elementary school. We used to go to the skating rink every weekend. Now, mind you, when I was growing up as a kid, my mom took me to the skating rink all the time. Every weekend, I'm at the skating rink. That was the end thing. So I could skate. Honey, when Jasmine was little, we used to go multiple times on the weekend going to the skating rink. So I just know it didn't matter if it's been 15 years since I've been on some skates. Right? If you know how to, if you've learned how to ride a bike, you'll never forget. That's a lie too. Baby, I got on them skates. Oh my goodness. Y'all, my legs were like jello. I could not skate. I was afraid. Now, mind you, y'all know I need 2 hip replacements. But I was determined. I was like, I'm not going to let these skates beat me. All these kids riding, rolling around here having fun. Then my husband was on skates. He fell and he immediately took the skates off. But I got the skates. I went around 2 times around the thing and I'm holding on to my daughter. And she's like, Mama, I thought you was going to pull me down. I can't believe you don't know how to skate. You were such a great skater. I'm talking about y'all fast skater. Wasn't afraid of nothing. I was scared. Then Came home Saturday, played some spades with Jazz and her boyfriend. Shout out to her boyfriend. I'm not going to say his name. That's his own personal business. But shout out to him. I think he's a really good guy. We had a great time. Sunday morning, went to church. Yeah, I'm tired. Went to church all the way in Starkville, Mississippi. Came home, and me and Kaden crashed. We went to bed. We were tired. So that was my weekend. And shout out to everybody who has voted early. If you voted early, drop down in the comment area. Let me know that you have voted. I want to know who voted this thus far. We have Danielle in the building. I know she hadn't voted. She should have went ahead and voted early because she had back surgery. My mom voted early. Nana Bananas in the building. If you're tuning in from Facebook, thanks for tuning in. To support this channel, you can send me stars. Now, those are not stars that, the little stars. It's the stars you have to purchase. And that helps me earn money and to bring more content to you all. All right. We have the South Memphis show. Now, you stay on here because I'm going to talk about some stuff this morning. He said the legendary Troll God is in the building. What it do? What is going on? I said, Kimmy, what's going on? He said, grab a membership, hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much. Now we all know she shouldn't have been on those skates. Listen, I'm going to tell y'all something. When I got home, well, no, not even when I got home, me and my husband had to go take care of some business after the skating. We were sitting down, and y'all, I could not get out of the chair. I was so sore. I was like, baby, I can't get up. I can't get up. Could you please pull me up? So he pulled me up. Baby, I got up in that vehicle. I was driving. I was beyond sore. I don't remember skates being so heavy. I don't remember them skates. Oh, these daggone skates heavy. I don't remember this. These little wobbly old legs. I don't remember that, child. I'll be dropping a link in your chat, and I really need you to click that link and show it on your show today. Okay, we'll do. I sure will. So anyway, y'all, while we're talking about voting, I didn't see who voted. The first thing I'm going to do, y'all know I love my boy Plies. I love Plies. He speaks some real stuff. So before we even get this thing kicked off about voting, the legendary Quincy Jones has passed away at the age of 91. So he passed away on yesterday. It probably came out in the media about 2.5, 3 hours ago. So when I saw it, I went ahead and put it on my community tab. Let me go ahead and share my screen. Y'all know Quincy Jones was monumental, especially with okay. It says Quincy Jones, the legendary music titan who worked with nearly every icon, from Michael Jackson to Frank Sinatra to Will Smith, has passed away. Now, Arnold Robinson, Quincy publicist, told TMZ he died Sunday night at his home in Bel Air, surrounded by his family. He must have been ill. Tonight, with full but broken hearts, we must share the news of our father and brother Quincy Jones passing, the family said in a statement. And although this is an incredible loss for our family, we celebrate the life that he lived and know there will never be another like him. Now, Quincy's family is grateful for the outpouring of condolences and respectfully requests privacy in this time. Now, Arnold said, in lieu of flowers, the family asked the donations to be made to the Jazz Foundation of America, jazzfoundation.org, named by the Time magazine as one of the most influential jazz musicians of the 20th century. Quincy dazzled the industry for decades in his role as a composer, record producer, artist, film producer, arranger, conductor, instrumentalist, TV producer, record company executive, magazine founder, and multimedia entrepreneur. Now, as a producer, he is best known for working with MJ to create the mega hit albums Off the Wall, Bad, and of course, Thriller, the best-selling album of all time. Quincy was 91 years old. Rest in peace. He lived a really long time. Condolences goes out to his family and any artists that he has worked with. He said, let me know when you're ready for the link. I ain't ready just yet. I'm sure it's political, so just hold what you got. So while we're talking about things, before I even hit up Plies real quick, I want to talk about this past weekend. Did y'all hear about where those individuals were at? They were in Jacksonville, Florida, and the police officers were beating fans during a Georgia and Florida college football game. Anybody heard about that? So the Jacksonville mayor releases a statement after the footage that shows where the police officers was beating those fans. Y'all got to take a look at this. I'm going to share my screen. Y'all, please go ahead and hit the like button.
Jacksonville Mayor Donna Deegan released a statement on the viral video that appears to show two fans at Georgia, Florida getting punched by two officers. The mayor writing, quote, I am aware of the disturbing video circulating from yesterday's game. I have spoken with Sheriff Waters and the incidents are under investigation. We are awaiting the outcome of that investigation. Tonight, Claire Alfrey is on your side, speaking with an attendee who saw and filmed another incident at the game that is garnering attention tonight.
For Georgia fan Jeremy Williamson, he spent the second quarter of the game watching this happen in his section of Everbank Stadium.
So he was shot 3 times with a taser.
Williamson believes the altercation started over digital tickets, but was shocked to see the incident escalate so quickly.
If you look at my video, they made contact with this man, and when he said, I'm not leaving my seats, I paid for him, and they immediately pulled a taser on him. Instead of asking to see his tickets, they immediately pulled a taser on him.
This wasn't the only incident at the Georgia, Florida.
Jacksonville Mayor Donna Deegan released a statement on the viral video.
Florida game. On the other side of the stadium, 2 officers are seen punching 2 fans during the game. We reached out to JSO for comment on either video. As they review the incident, quote, the agency will not comment until all facts are known and the reviews have been completed. Florida game. On the
Wait a daggone minute. Now, this is a hot mess. Now, for those of you Trump supporters out there who have not read Project 2025, when it's talking about police immunity, you see this stuff is going on? It doesn't have to be just black people. That was a black cop whooping on a white man. I mean, come on now. That was excessive force. Y'all want to watch it again? That was straight excessive. Come on. It didn't warrant that response. It didn't. And I don't know what happened prior to, but from the video, it didn't warrant that.
So that appears to show 2 fans at Georgia, Florida getting punched by 2 officers. The mayor writing, quote, I am aware of the disturbing video circulating.
Punching 2 fans during the game. We reached out to JSO for comment on either video. As they review the incident, quote, the agency will not comment until all facts are known and the reviews have been completed. Florida game. On the other side of the stadium, 2 officers are seen punching 2 fans during the game. We reached out to JSO for comment on either video. As they review the incident, quote, the agency will not.
This burns me up, and this is why your vote counts. You need to vote. You need to know who you're voting for, why you're voting for them, and what they stand on. Not just because of, I like their vibe. Not because of the vibe. You need to really understand, because this election is crucial. Crucial. It's critical. Let me go ahead and share my screen. And y'all know I got to play my boy Plies. And I agree with him too. minute. Shucks. Yeah, hold on. Okay. Here we go. Please hit the like button. Please and thank you. Comment.
Both follow me on here. But if y'all have white friends, white associates, you know, co-workers, do me the biggest favor and share this post with them, please. Because it's just a question that's been clawing at me for the last, I don't know, couple months. And I thought it'd be a great time to get on here and ask this question now, especially a couple days going into an election. But this is my question to white folk, especially white men, older white men and younger white men. You can throw white women into this equation also. But here's my question. Why is it when it comes to black folk, the culture, when it comes to our talents, y'all love and admire our talents, whether it's on the basketball court, football field, I'm talking about y'all cheer for it, you root for it, you travel thousands of miles to be a part of it, you spend top dollar, you plaster it all over your walls, you wait outside of locker rooms for hours just to get an autograph, you cry when you take a picture with you. You love and admire our talents, our money. Y'all love our money. No other culture spends money how we spend money. We've helped spearhead some of the biggest brands this country has ever seen. Our music. I'm talking about TikTok, y'all in the kitchen, y'all in the living room, y'all love our music. But why is it y'all love and admire so much about us? But when it comes to giving us power, is when y'all pump y'all brakes every single time. And we don't pump our brakes when it comes to giving y'all power. We have no problem with it. And we've done great with power. Whether it's been Obama, whether it's been Magic Johnson, or Tyler Perry, or Coach Staley, we've done great with power. Some of us have failed, but some of y'all people have failed too. But why is it y'all love and admire everything else about us? But when it comes to giving us power, y'all pump y'all brakes on us every single time. Real quick, I don't know how many white folk follow me.
Wonder why that is. Not only that, I don't even think that was the one that I wanted to play this morning. But I played it, didn't I? Was that the one? Hold on just a second, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and go on to the next point. The South Memphis show. If you want to go ahead and drop the link, you are more than welcome. For those of you all, and I just have to do this here, for those of you all who do not know how to pronounce Kamala Harris's name, we're gonna talk about this one because I have been sick and tired. And I don't know if this is a thing with the Republicans. They call her Kamala. That ain't her name. And I think they're doing it on purpose. I really do.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get this right and let's not be disrespectful. It is Kamala Harris.
Kamala. We like money, right? You know, we like commas. Kamala. It's very simple. If you like money, say her name properly. Kamala.
Kamala, like Mamala. Do people like Mamala?
It's not Kamala. It's Kamala.
Kamala. Kamala.
There you go.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get this.
Y'all got it? Everybody got it? Kamala. Y'all quit calling that woman Kamala. That is not her name. Kamala. Okay? We don't have to educate. Now, I know Kimmie's World know how to pronounce her name, but I know some people may be trolling through that may not know. Let me check the comment area, see if the South Memphis show dropped that link. She said, say that is so true that when black people get too much power, there's a problem. Definitely. Great morning to you. Our dance is everything. That mispronounced it. Yes, they mispronounced it intentionally. And it burns me up every time I see it. You know, Come on now. She is not the devil. Well, who is Trump? If she, Trump is Lucifer himself. Hold on. Before I play this, I got to see what you done drop. What kind of link you done drop? Hold on a minute. So let me see. Let me find the rest of this. Hold on just a minute. So Levon Bell, I don't know if this is how you really pronounce his name, said that if Kamala wins, he's going to lead the country. So the way it started out was, for those of you all who do not know, a gentleman named Asante Samuel, a two-time Super Bowl champion and a four-time Pro Bowler, chided former NFL star running back Le'Veon Bell on a recent post about the upcoming presidential election. Now, Bell wrote on Twitter, y'all know the new X, that if Vice President Kamala Harris defeated former President Trump in the upcoming election, he will leave the United States. Bye. Let me go ahead and share the screen so y'all can see this article. So he said, do us all a favor and please leave now, Samuel wrote in response. And I will ask you every day, did you leave yet? That's a shame. Trump got y'all attacking people, he added, making America Trumpless again. Wow, that's a nice t-shirt. Bell is one of a handful of current or former professional athletes who have come out in support of Trump. He was with Trump and his former Pittsburgh Steelers teammate, Antonio Brown. Oh, Lord, Antonio Brown, a hot mess. He was with Antonio Brown at a rally for Trump last month in Pennsylvania. Now, he then watched the Steelers win. We ain't even got to go into all that. On and so forth. Goodbye. Le'Veon Bell, we will be watching the election on tomorrow. And if she wins, you should be getting a plane up out of here. So DC Young Fly remembers his late partner. Y'all remember Jackie O. She passed away from a botched BBL. Remember she had a BBL? Yesterday would have been her 35th birthday. So I'm going to share my screen so y'all can see this. For you ladies out there want to get a BBL, you know, I used to want to get a BBL back in the day. I used to, and I think I shared this on this show before. When I used to work in Tuscaloosa and Jazz was getting her braces. And I told her, I said, man, I just paid for a whole mini car getting you braces. I said, when I get these braces paid off, I'm going to get me a BBL. Well, not a BBL. I'm just going to get me a butt. I want to get me a big juicy booty. That's what I wanted to get. And Jazz thought that was so funny. But after all these people coming out, passing away and stuff like that. Now, I was going to go to Dr. Miami. But all these people coming out with, you know, botched jobs. They're passing away. Not only that, but, you know, some celebrities have come out removing their butt injections and their butt implants. Like, who was one of them? What's the artist? K. Michelle removed hers. I believe some of the Kardashians have come down on their big booties. You know, a lot of these celebrities are going back to the small butt frame. It's not a trend, ladies. So, whatever, child. So let me share this. So this is Jackie O, and this is DC Young Fly. Y'all know DC Young Fly is a comedian. He posted on Instagram, happy birthday, baby. I want to kiss your face so bleep bad. Miss you like crazy. Want to take a ride in an old school big 3.5. So, and they shared, I don't know how many children they shared together, but I do know they shared, wait a minute, how many children did they share together, y'all? There was a lot of kids, I think. Hold on. They shared three children together, Nova, Nala, and Prince. Nehemiah. Wow. 3 small children together. And y'all know DC Young Fly comes from a very large family, and his parents are pretty up in age. For those of you all who have been following the little controversy with Kendrick Lamar and Lil Wayne, y'all know Kendrick Lamar will be performing at the Super Bowl in New Orleans. And Lil Wayne, a lot of people have a lot to say, saying Lil Wayne should have been the one to perform, especially since he is from that area. They should have used New Orleans artists like Lil Wayne, Master P, the list goes on. I don't know about Boosie though. So Lil Wayne had a, what do you call that thing? What did they call that thing? What did they call it? They call it Wymania? Hold on, y'all. I gotta see what they call the thing. Hold on. Well, before we do that, they had this big thing this weekend, like Lil Wayne performed. So many people there in New Orleans. Lil Wayne, during the concert, he talked about how the Super Bowl halftime show was ripped away from him. And I'm gonna let y'all see this. And to me, he probably should have just shut up, really and truly. He should have just shut up. He shouldn't even say anything about it. They didn't pick you, and really, y'all can say what you want to, but looking back on it, I think Jay-Z and the people that were over the Super Bowl, I think that's a good decision because nobody wanted him. Yeah. That's the way Lil Wayne rap. Kendrick Lamar is a great rapper. Like, he's a great rapper. So I think, I don't know. Okay. Hold on a minute. Let me share this, and I'm going to get to the South Memphis show because y'all know that'll give us something to talk about. All right, here it is.
During my lifetime, the first Super Bowl was here, I made sure I bought tickets at the beginning of the season. And you know, I did the same when I moved to Miami, and I was wishing my team make it. And guess who made it that year? The mother Saints. I was able to give my mama that sweet. She was able to bring my family and other people from New Orleans, and they had a ball. That moment, I said to myself, I want to be on stage for the Super Bowl one day in front of my mom. And I worked my off to get that position, and it was ripped away from me. But this moment right here, they can't take that, man. They can't take that from me. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for yourself for being amazing. Music.
I'm steady talking, child. The South Memphis show said, the concert is called Louisiana, and the South Memphis show said he throws that concert every year. Yeah, he did say that. So anyway, we're gonna watch this little link right here. Let me see what he done dropped in the comment area. Let me see. Hold on, can I go to it? Hold on just a minute. Let me see what you done dropped up in here. Y'all go ahead and hit the like button. I'm gonna play it. Okay, let me see if I can go to it. Where is it? Okay, here it is. Okay. So, of course, y'all know I'm going to play this. That comment is fly down here.
conversation, and I am so over Black politicians, the Obamas, Michelle and Barack, Kamala, and Black celebrities trying to act like they just don't understand and can't figure out why.
First of all, shout out to her because she pronounced her name right, Kamala. Good job for you, girl.
Black men and really Black people are not supporting Kamala the way that we supported Obama. Barack Obama got 92% of the Black vote. 92% of the Black vote. And we watched him for 8 years, 96 months, 2,922 days, do absolutely nothing for Black people. We watched him pass rights for the LGBTQ community, pass rights for Israel, pass rights for this person and that person, and do nothing for the Black people who helped put him in office. 92%. And prior to Obama, Black people have been voting for 44 years because the Civil Rights Act was passed in 1964. President Obama was elected in 2008. So no solutions prior to Obama had come to the Black community, nothing from voting. So once Obama got in, Black people thought that we would see some solutions because there was someone in office who looked like us. We received zero, nothing for putting him in office. And none of the people who are defending Obama and Kamala, and even Obama and Kamala themselves, can tell us one single thing either of their administrations did for Black people specifically to help our community. Obama doing nothing for us for 8 years is the reason why Trump was able to come after him, run for president, and say to Black people, what do you have to lose? You just had a Black president in office who did nothing for you, might as well give me a try. And during Trump's 4 years, our condition didn't get any better or any worse. Then the fear-mongering of Trump and Republicans got Biden in office. And just like Obama, Biden thanked Black people for getting him into office. And for 4 years, we watched them do absolutely nothing for Black people and pass all these laws to help immigrants and people who are not from this country, but do nothing for the people he thanked for getting him into office. Y'all can skip us. With the presidents can't do anything. You've got to get Congress and Supreme Court and this person in this seat and Democrats in this seat. We don't want to hear that because all of your understanding of politics leads to no progress. And it actually helps aid to our position that spending all of our time voting in presidential elections rather than doing something for ourselves is a waste of time. And we don't even have to think about it when it comes to Kamala because she's already said point blank period, she's not going to do anything for Black people specifically. So there's nothing to figure out, nothing to wait on or wait for. So when you're done casting your vote, which is no problem, go vote. That's no issue. Just know that we'll be right back in our community looking for solutions to our problems. And these Black celebrities will be silent, just like they were when it was time to speak out against our actual oppressors, because it's not Trump. Our actual oppressors, the so-called Jews, and the reason we call them so-called is because they do not uphold the beliefs of the Torah and they are not the true children of Israel. But these people who control our entertainment and music industry, and they are perpetuating these harmful things that they're promoting to our people that have real life effects in our community. They control our Black economy, and that's the reason why we are not able to actually advance economically. They keep us divided so that we can't unite and advance economically. The only person who spoke on our behalf when it was time to speak up against our actual oppressors, while all of these Black celebrities were silent, was the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. He has stood on our behalf when no one else would. He's been our warner, our example, and he has told us what to do, to separate and do for self or suffer the consequences. So when y'all are done voting, we'll be right back here talking about how we can be the solutions to our own problems. And let's not forget these other communities, these immigrant communities, they are getting things done within their community, and they are not out here heavily involved in politics.
Okay, hold on a minute. Y'all know I was going to play that. Do I agree with her? I definitely do not agree with her. The reason, well, before I go into that, I want to play this.
Me, oftentimes, how many times Democrats have to provide receipts for all of the things that they do and for all of their qualifications. And yet on the other side, there's just no accountability. When you look at what Kamala Harris, who's been a public servant basically her whole life,
right?
She is the most qualified candidate to run for president right now.
Okay, to your point. All right. I said it here. I wanted to believe it.
Right.
And have you ever been mad at somebody so long you forgot why you was mad, but you're going, I'm gonna stay mad because I can't. If I was mad this long, it must be a reason to it.
Yeah.
And I think that's insanity, but I think a lot of people unreasonably feel that way.
I think you got to give yourself grace because I think you have done more than enough by apologizing publicly. We can sit here and debate on, what her record was as a prosecutor. But like you were saying earlier, let's talk about Trump's record. Let's talk about his record. What has he done to be qualified to be in this position? We never seem to hold him and his administration, who has more felonies and indictments than any other administration in the history of politics. And yet we worried about her being a prosecutor. That amazes me oftentimes how many times
All right. Danielle said, but he did do something for us. He had to clean up from the last president that was in office. And when he wanted to do more, the office wouldn't let us understand how things work in the White House. Now, you all know that the president, he does have power, but he does not have all the power. Who has the power to make decisions? Somebody drop that in the comment area. To make laws and make change. Somebody drop it in the comment area. All legislative power in the government is vested in Congress. She said the Senate, Congress, meaning that it is the only part of the government that can make new laws or change existing laws. Now, the executive branch agency issues regulations with the full force of law, but these are only under the authority of laws enacted by Congress. So that's why it's important to not only vote for presidential, but you have to vote on these smaller elections as well. Because if you have a Republican ruled Congress, then things will not be passed, especially if you have a Democratic president. Hello. So you got to think, when Obama was in office, who was in control of Congress? Wasn't it the Republicans? Anyway, we ain't gonna get into all that. She said, Danielle, I hope you're not talking about Obama because I got so much stuff on that man. All I'm saying is one of the reasons why I did not vote for Trump is because, one, I want to protect our Constitution. If anybody has read Project 2025, first of all, the South Memphis show, I want to know, have you read it? Have you read Project 2025? A lot of people don't want to hear about politics. A lot of people are going off not watching the video, but tomorrow is very important. And if you are not informed, you will have the wrong person who's elected to be president. But if you haven't read Project 2025 and you yourself are an African American or a minority and you are voting for Trump, you need to become informed. You need to read Project 2025. This past weekend, I was watching, was it this past week? I think it was this past weekend. I was watching MSNBC and I saw Trump had this rally. Y'all should listen. I think I got it in my daggone messenger. Trump was talking about his beautiful white skin. Here it is. Here it is, honey. He was talking about his beautiful white skin. And this who y'all want in office. Y'all talk about, to me, is more to electing a Black person. It's protecting my rights. And there has been so many Republicans that have come out, said that Trump is a threat. He's a threat to the American public.
Somebody said to me, are you glad you did it? I said, absolutely, but I could have been on the best beaches in the world. I own the best beaches in the world. I could have had such time. I could have been at the Great Turnberry in Scotland. I could have been anywhere I wanted to be. I could have had those waves smacking me in the face. I could have said, that white, beautiful white skin that I have would be nice and tan. I got the whitest skin because I never have time to go out in the sun, but I have that beautiful white. And you know what? It could have been beautiful, tan, beautiful. Somebody said to me, are you glad you...
This who Black people want to vote for, because they say they don't want to elect a Black person into office because they don't do nothing for Black people. Did you all know that in the but Biden and Kamala Harris's reign of president and vice president, that I even talked about it on this show, that they had a grant for, and I don't know, I'm probably saying it wrong, Mama. If you're in the comment area, drop it down below, where they were giving people who had been rejected from loans from the federal government, if you had a lot of farmland, Really, that's most of all Black people who have farmland, and you put in for that grant, even if it was your grandfather. It was my grandfather, and they put in, and he put in for a grant to get money from the federal government, and they denied him because of his skin color. Biden and Harris's put in this grant, and it expired, I think, around early part of the summer. That was the last time you can apply for it. And it was a lot of money, y'all. It wasn't no chump change. My aunt and her family out of Alabama got paid. Do you hear me? And the only reason why our family didn't get it is because we found out too late and the deadline had already passed. But a lot of people don't know this type of information. So people talk about reparations. There was stuff out there for you to get money that people wasn't applying for. So please don't say what Biden and Kamala Harris has not done. You got to do your due diligence. Like if our family would have been given information to us, we would have known. But a lot of Black people have that crap bucket mentality. When they find out information, they don't want to let nobody know. Like my aunt and uncle, they didn't call us and say, hey, did y'all apply for that? They should have picked up the phone right away. They should have been calling every Black person that they knew that had a bunch of farmland. It should have been letting them know. But no, we want to hold information to ourselves. And that's why we as Black people do not progress ahead. We got crab bucket mentality. And I said it. I sure did. He wants us Americans to fight against each other. He can only care about his kind. Yes, it was. Speak Kim. Let's see. When he was talking about his white skin, he was saying, you got to love yourself. Shut out of here. I'm done. This show must be smoking something this morning. I don't know, child. Something is wrong. Hey, Lord bless it. So anyway, y'all know Judge Mathis is back with his wife. I told y'all he was gonna get, I told y'all. Now he better do right. I know that. So apparently, let me share this screen. What time is it? 8:45. So Judge Greg Mathis reveals he's back with his wife, Linda. Sometimes God has to break you down to lift you up. Child, you broke your own self down. You talking about God broke you down. You broke your own self up, Judge Mathis, messing around with them young women, having them kids, allegedly. So while speaking with TMZ today, Linda was all smiles, standing beside her man, child. That's my man, and I'm sticking beside him. That's what she said. The TV judge also shared an important thought, stating that sometimes God needs to break you down to help you rise again. He thinks this is what happened for him in winning Linda back. No, you stayed at home. That's what you did. He also noted that his efforts to win her back might have a greater purpose in life, moving forward from supporting street youth to now promoting Black love. Girl, child, please. Now you want to promote Black love, baby. You better stick beside Linda, because Linda gonna take you for everything. Baby, I'm gonna tell you something about a man. When he don't have his queen, now you can go out there and you can get your 20 while you got the 80 at home. You go get your 20% of a woman, and she ain't gonna do nothing but do her 20%. But you got that 80% at home that does the bulk of everything. No, she ain't perfect, but she does 80%. You get out there and you get that 20 and you be lost. And he knew that 20% wasn't going to carry him through. He stood beside Linda and he made the right decision. He really did. Anyway, it didn't take long for him to snap back. I wish a lot of more people would do that. Child, he too old to be out there in them streets. Anyway, moving right along. Let me see if we have anything else. I really just want to tell people to make sure you exercise your right to vote. Is very imperative. Now, y'all know Diddy keys to Miami Beach have officially been revoked. Child, they done sent the, what they call the repo man out there to get his keys. Amid the legal troubles, everybody is pulling away from Diddy. And not only that, Diddy attorneys has asked the judge for a gag order since the grand jury witness is making false claims. Now, y'all know on this past Friday, we talked about the individual who came forward, who was Frank Lucas's godson. He came forward. Well, he didn't actually come forward. What actually happened was they subpoenaed him, and he had to come before the grand jury and allegedly submit his evidence, the evidence he had when he was speaking on those interviews. Allegedly, he was supposed to have the Kim Porter's memoir. Am I saying that right? And also, he's allegedly has some sex tapes out there that are very incriminating. So the music producers team, they filed documents on Sunday asking the judge to expedite the process of responding to Diddy's motion for a gag order, because one witness, a man named, y'all remember, Courtney Burgess, has given multiple interviews in recent days. Child, Courtney Burgess, child, ooh, child. Let me share this, child. Baby.
Juggling bills.
Stocking shelves.
No time to delay. At least we have Lenovo Tech to help us.
This is the type of indictment you would expect from someone in the mafia.
I don't know that I could keep him off the stand. He is very eager to tell his story.
They're going to show that video over and over and over about what happens to women that won't change their stories.
His reputation is over.
The United States government, they start making this case as a takedown of a successful black man.
TMZ presents The Downfall of Diddy, The Indictment, now streaming on Tubi.
Of course, that little thing, you know.
Have the feds been in contact with you? I did watch your YouTube interview. I saw as of 2 weeks ago, they haven't been in contact with you. What about today?
Yes.
So they have been in contact with you. Is that why you're here today?
Yes.
Okay.
Homeland Security.
Oh, wow. So were you surprised, or was that the call that you were kind of waiting for?
Surprise.
Oh.
So y'all know this is Courtney Burgess. The lady on the side of him is his attorney. If you watch the video, watch the live stream from Friday, you know, I showed you this video. He is Frank Lucas. Y'all know the big drug dealer. He is Frank Lucas's godson. Now, apparently Frank Lucas and Diddy's father had a little beef or whatever. Courtney Burgess never really had a inside connect with Diddy as far as like they were homeboys, they were friends or whatever like that, but he knew him and he knew people that knew him, and of course he knew things that were going on. So apparently what is being said is that Kim Porter possibly could have given him her diary. He's supposed to be in possession of it. Actually, the Kim Porter memoir was actually written because of the information that he had. And the first book was called The Director's Cut. Now that has more things in it that the Kim Porter's book does not have. Anyway, remember he was subpoenaed by the grand jury, and he had to go to court, child. Not that he wanted to, because if you subpoena and you don't go to court, child, you're going to jail. They come to get you.
Do you feel like the interview had anything to do with it, or?
Yes.
Yeah. How do you know Sean Combs?
Generation. You know, Frank Lucas was my godfather and his father, and then we both was in the music business for 30 years together.
So you personally know him?
Not who personally.
Sean Combs.
Not personally.
But you know of him. He knows of you.
Him, yeah. I used to be in Tupac, Hussein Fatal. He stopped a lot of my music.
So that was really the key right there. Tupac and Biggie. He was cool with them. So of course, somebody like Courtney Burgess got a vendetta against Diddy, and I'm pretty sure, I don't know this for sure, I'm pretty sure it's gonna come out soon. He done turn that information over to the grand jury. He done turned it over, child. Diddy is going down. But Diddy don't want this information to get out there. He is trying, his attorneys are trying to put in a gag order to stop him from telling or having these different interviews about what's on those tapes, because of course he told everything. Diddy don't want that, because then that sways the public. That taints Diddy's image. To me, it sounds like it's true. Okay. So Diddy's team says that by not treating such claims as an extortion scam, he ain't trying to extort them. The government is fueling the online conspiracy fire and is making it impossible for their client to receive a fair trial. Child, I wouldn't be surprised that they try to do a mistrial when the trial starts, especially with the jury. The government has been investigating Diddy for almost a year, his lawyers say, and they know the alleged freak-offs never involved men, minors, or parties. That's not true. Diddy's lawyers specifically cite information in articles from particular media outlet that has erroneously stated freak-offs involve men and parties. All right, child. Lord, look at him. Great morning to you. I'm Beth. Thanks for tuning in from Facebook. And we are going to conclude today's show. For those of you all who can get out to vote, make sure that you go ahead and exercise your right to vote. I do know here in Lee County, in the Tupelo area, the last day to early vote was actually Saturday. And so I went ahead and voted on Saturday. And tomorrow will be the day to vote. Make sure you get there early. I don't know if there will be lines wherever you are. Like I told you all, my daughter actually voted on Thursday? No, Friday. Wednesday or Thursday. Child, I can't remember the day. And she had to wait for 2.5 hours to vote. So make sure you get there early to vote. And great morning to you, Blanche. Thanks for tuning in, Queen. Shout out to Blanche Ray. Y'all have a great day on today. And I will see you tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you. 'Cause you're just that subscriber. Like and subscribe.